Hello, I'm Mark from Moonstone Publications. Welcome to this overview of some of the stories we've covered over the past week. But first, please hit the subscribe button and share this video with your friends and colleagues. Coming up in this week's update, the FSCA announces its proposed levy increase for next year, free FICA compliance webinar for accountable institutions in the agricultural sector, how financial intermediaries can future-proof their practices, what South Africa needs to do if it hopes to exit the grey list by the middle of next year, strategies for making income protection attractive to younger clients, faster and easier resolution of tax disputes is on the cards, and the FAIS Ombud's cases illustrate the importance of client communication. The FSCA is proposing a 5% increase in the levies paid by supervised entities in 2025. The authority will not be increasing its supervisory fees, which went up by 6% earlier this month. If the levy increase is implemented, Category 1 and 4 FSPs will see their base amount rise from R3,816 to R4,006.80, while the amount for Category 2 and 3 FSPs will increase from R7,950 to R8,347.50. Many individuals in the agricultural sector may not realize that they are now classified as accountable institutions under the Financial Intelligence Center Act. This classification, introduced in December 2022, adds high-value goods dealers to the list of accountable institutions, targeting businesses that engage in transactions of R100,000 or more. With the agricultural industry frequently involved in such high-value transactions, particularly in livestock and game auctions, compliance with FICA has become imperative. Moonstone Compliance will host a free webinar on the 13th of November to assist entities in the agricultural sector understand their FICA obligations. This webinar will include essential information on the employee screening processes that apply to all accountable institutions. In a rapidly changing financial landscape, intermediaries are facing an array of challenges, including stricter regulations, economic instability, and the pressures of technological advancement. Gilly de Swart, the head of retail partnerships at Alex Forbes, emphasizes the need for intermediaries to future-proof their practices amid this complexity. De Swart says independent intermediaries currently spend only 35% of their time engaging with clients, raising crucial questions about time management and efficiency. To enhance client interaction, he encourages intermediaries to assess their workflows and consider outsourcing or forming partnerships for non-core tasks. As South Africa strives to exit the Financial Action Task Force's grey list, it has narrowed down its outstanding obligations to 6 critical items. The nation must resolve all 6 by February to meet the FATF's requirements and potentially lift its grey status by the middle of next year. One of the key items, concerning beneficial ownership, remains unaddressed because of inadequate compliance among companies and trusts. The FATF commended South Africa for achieving a passing grade on a further 9 of the 22 action items. This brings the total number of items South Africa has largely or fully addressed to 16. The FATF wants to see more sanctions for non-compliance and a sustainable commitment to investigating and prosecuting money laundering and terrorist financing cases. Financial advisors are increasingly faced with the challenge of attracting a younger client base, and Bidvest Life's 2023 claims report highlights a promising strategy, initiating discussions around income protection tailored for younger individuals. An analysis from Bidvest indicates that policyholders are 17 times more likely to file claims for income protection benefits compared to life benefits, a statistic that jumps to 55 times for millennials aged 28 to 43. Nick Smith, Bidvest Life's product and pricing executive, suggests that the perception of life insurance as solely death coverage may deter millennials from engaging with these products. He proposes 4 key concepts to help advisors effectively reposition their strategy and resonate with a younger demographic. Taxpayers embroiled in disputes with SARS will be allowed to access the alternative dispute resolution process at an earlier stage, specifically during the objection phase. Currently, this cost-effective and expedited dispute resolution option is only available during the appeal stage. Tax commentators have praised this amendment to the Tax Administration Act, highlighting it as a positive development that will facilitate quicker resolutions, reducing the financial burden on taxpayers. The FAIS Ombud's latest annual report sheds light on the increasing number of consumer complaints resolved through facilitated settlements between clients and FSPs. Although the cases involved a variety of issues, the Ombud's decisions underscore persistent flaws in the advisory process. Key recurring shortcomings included the failure to disclose material information, leaving clients unaware of critical policy exclusions or limitations. Additionally, the inadequate assessment of client needs led to inappropriate investment recommendations and coverage gaps. That's all we have for this week. You can read these stories and many more on our website, moonstone.co.za. Until next time, here's wishing you all the best from the team at Moonstone Information Refinery.